Hello and welcome to Mark Your Humi Matthew, and we have yet another Skylanders Trap Team news update. Yes, already, and to be honest, it's a big one. This has all come from Gamescom 2014, as well as another edition, but we've got 3 updates in one day. Yes, I'm going to push the boat out, and I'm going to do 3. So you've got 3 videos. Reason I'm doing this is just quickly because there's so much information, and I'd rather it be split up into different sections, have its own little bit of limelight, where I'm able to talk about it rather than rushing through, due to the fact that I do like to go on a little bit, if you already know, but the reason for that is because I like to be very descriptive in talking about them, and discussing my own opinions of them. So you've got 3 different things there, and also, you know, you'll see, there's a lot to come. So, update number 17. So let's get on with it, and let's start with the news of a trailer. And the trailer actually was quite informative. In fact, it gave us this, which is actually the poster, which we'll hopefully be getting. And it shows off some really good information. It's sort of like a character poster. I've showed you this very blurry image before, but this is, again, blurry, but it's more edgeable. You can see everything. It's cut in half. You can see villains on one side, Skylanders on the other. Gives us a lot of information. You can see, not 100%, but you can see quite a lot of the actual Trap Masters, the returning ones. There's a few there. But also what's interesting is there's little small figures, and that's what we're going to be covering in this update. So yeah, but just quickly, I wanted to actually just mention this. On this poster, it's interesting that there's actually question marks in black. Now, could that be chaos? A chaos element? Because it's black, and the chaos trap was actually, it was black, it had its own little symbol. So, who knows, we might be getting something. Maybe it's like Chaos's mother, Glumshanks, people like that. Really cool. But I'll be going through this bit by bit throughout the update, so do not worry about that. But let's get on with it and show you some. Let's go back a bit. Let's go back in time to when this well, let's just show you these. Basically, you'll be seeing some of these and thinking, oh, hold on, they've already come out. They've already come out. Yes, they have already come out. 8 of them, in fact, have already come out throughout Spyro's Adventure and Giants, as different promotional things and all that. So pretty cool there that we're looking as though we're going to be getting these. And the reason I say that is because they've all got red bases. They were seen on that character sheet. And you'll be seeing some little small things, and you're thinking, oh, this one looks cool. This one looks cool, and they do. They really do look cool. So let's start by going back in time, as I've said, back to, you know, some of these. So first up, we've obviously got Barkley, which is Tree Rex, but a smaller version, which were called sidekicks, and I'll get to that in a bit. But just going through this, just to show you off this, there's an up-close bit of the actual figure there with the red base. And then there he is in-game, looking pretty menacing there, and not with another Skylander. We'll get onto that in a little bit. So just going through these, we've got Mini-Jini. There's the figure. There's a screenshot in-game with swords, interesting. And here's another one with swords in what looks like under ocean with pirate chompies, interesting. We've also got Ice Maul, pretty cool there, which is Eyebrawl. There's his little figure there. And there he is in-game with no other Skylander. A bit of Traptanium in the background there, pretty interesting. We got Thumpling here, which is Thumpback. There's his little toy form. And there he is in-game, holding his anchor, interesting. We got Gill Runt, pretty cool there, small little Gill Runt there. There's his little toy. And there he is in-game, actually firing a weapon. Interesting. Is Terrabite, not to be mistaken with Terrabite. So, yeah, bit confusing there, but don't get confused by it being something to do with the computer. There is his little person, his little toy form. And there he is in-game, looking pretty menacing there. And here he is, Trigger Snappy, one of my favourites that actually came out. I think it was Trigger Snappy and Barkley, which were the two on those different sections, which I thought, oh, they look really cool. Which is Trigger Happy, obviously. There's his toy form there, looking really cool, with his tongue hanging out, as always. You can't have Trigger Happy without the tongue flapping everywhere. And then there he is in game, again, pretty interesting. He's got guns and is firing money. Yeah, it's kicking off. And there he is. I think this sums up this whole section. Just Trigger Happy looking like that with the guns. He looks really, really funny there. Some pretty interesting backgrounds there with what looks like acorns and some roots and all that sort of stuff going everywhere. But let's move on to some. Let's come back. Let's talk about the future, and this is basically October now. Let's talk about 8 more, which will be coming out. This is interesting. So, here we go. Are we ready? Because I'm ready. This is my number 1 favourite, I think. At the moment, looking at it, number 1 favourite. Sorry. Completely messed that up. This is Whisper Elf as well, which is another one. I went way over the top. There's the toy form, and there she is in thingy with her weapons. Interesting, very interesting. Some trompies in the background and what look like thorns possibly. So anyway, here we go. One of my favourites, or is probably going to be my favourite. This is Bop. Bop. Like it's Bash but smaller. It's called Bop. It looks amazing. For some reason all of these look really cute. I mean, I want cuddly toys of them. I want every single Skylander now to have this form. But here he is, Bop, the smaller version of Bash. So there you go, there's Bop there. There's his little toy form, again looking super cute. You can't say that doesn't. Look at the eyes. It's the eyes. They're so fluffy. And there he is in game, looking pretty menacing there with some soda. That could be the soda level there, I think. We've also got Drobit. Pretty cool. Again, second person I really am looking forward to. So we got his little toy form there. And we also got him in-game firing at some trompies. And also roaring, or yawning, one of the two. With a background there, you can see where we were at that before with the trompies over there. There was some sort of like claw platform there, interesting. So yeah, pretty cool there. We've got Weeruptor. That makes me laugh all the time. Weeruptor. Looking really cool there. So number 3 for me in terms of what character I like the look of. There's his little toy form. And there he is in game, not firing anything at all, but just standing there looking awesome. And here is another one, number 4. Possibly might even beat into 3. This is Small Fry. I like that one as well, Small Fry. Really, really cool there. Little Frino there. And there's a little toy form. Pretty cool. He's like punching the air, like looking up. Pretty cool with the fire like going everywhere. There he is in game, looking pretty small. Sort of armor on his hands as well. Looks pretty cool. Can't wait to see how he looks in game properly. We've also got Petvac. That's pretty cool as well. So a small little Jetvac figure there. There's a little toy form. Looks pretty cool. And there he is in game. Again, holding his gun out. Bit of Traptania in the back there. Again, pretty interesting. Giving off a few little hints and tips as to where these are. We've also got... This is Hex, or better known as Hijinx. Pretty cool name. We've also got the toy form there. Looking pretty cool. There she is, firing bolts. Yes, interesting firing bolts. And there she is there, sort of doing her Hawaiian dance thing. It's pretty interesting, actually. She sort of stops and starts waving her arms like she's doing a Hawaiian dance. But pretty interesting. Not one of my favourite characters, but I got the free version with Swap Force of the Giant's Light Core of her. And to be honest, she was pretty interesting. You know, pretty cool, strong character. I definitely changed my mind of her. You know, she's not the worst. No way is she the worst. She can be pretty devastating on attacks. I wonder how she would be as in this form. So here we have Spry. That's pretty cool. Again, this one looks really cute. It's the big eyes, the big bulging eyes, the cute face. You know, fantastic there. There's the toy form, which now this is interesting because this has been hinted way back, way back. Way at the start, I showed you a picture. I don't know what news update it was, but one near the very beginning, I showed you a picture of a table and what looked like a small Spyro. We never had any idea of that. Some people actually did say sidekick. It's gotta be. And well done, you were right. So give yourself a clap and a pat on the back and a medal, which you're just gonna have to totally like just pin it on yourself and think, oh, I've got it. There we go. It's magic. Just think, Skylanders magic. Got it. So pretty interesting there. Also, we've seen Mini-Jini on one of the logos. So interesting. So let's just show off some of this. Here he is, firing some fireballs at some chompies. Again, very interesting. I will get into that in a second. There he is there, looking awesomely cute. Awesomely cute, what a word. Or what a two-word. Whatever. It just looks amazing there. Really cool. And then we've also got this person, which, again, not one of my favourites, but this one is actually going to be called Breeze, which is Whirlwind. She's not one of the person I would have picked. If I was to pick, like, if I was there at a meeting saying, you know, do this one, do that one, I would have possibly said Warnado or Sonic Boom, especially Sonic Boom, because you could have probably had an even smaller little baby on his back. But again, pretty interesting. I'm going to be getting this one. No way am I missing out on this. Just looks really interesting, really cute. Again, the eyes, the bulgy eyes, that is what brings you towards them. The bulgy eyes, you're already connected, you know this figure off by heart. So let's just show off this. There is the toy form of Breeze, and also there is a bit of gameplay. Again, looking pretty cute there. Really sort of almost like she's wearing eyeshadow or eyeliner or something, or is that just her eyelashes? I don't know. One of the two. But there we go. So there we go, guys. That was what were sidekicks. They are now called Skylanders Minis. Yes, they're going to be called Skylanders Minis. Amazing. Really cool that we got these 16 small characters. Now, this is my way of thinking about this. Is the alternative to the Light Core. Now, that is pretty interesting. That's my own guess. Due to the fact that you know, you've got all these, but we haven't had any Light Cores. So maybe this is just for 1 year. Maybe they're going to bring out another 16 next year. Now, what I'd like to see, personally, Swap Force of these would be amazing. Just see little teeny bodies just like switching over. Now, whether they can do that or not is another thing, but that would be amazing. But what I'd like to hear, guys, is what you think. What character would you like to see in particular? You know, if you were able to tell them, you know, make this one, make that one, make this one. Let me know in the comments below. It could be Giants, could be anything. Could be one that's just come out now. Just give me, you know, the comment down below. But pretty interesting news there that we actually are going to be having these. Now, just to go over this, these are called Minis. They are not just going to be next to your Skylander. Oh no. As you've seen in multiple of those pictures, they are going to be able to fight. You are going to be able to control them. They are going to be a Skylander. They're not just going to be coming on the screen and going, I'm a pretty little small thing, and just walking off. Oh no. You're going to be able to control these beauties, and you're going to be able to just, you can upgrade them. You can use the attacks that they always have. So all the attacks that, you know, Thumpling Thumpback or Jetvac had, you can just basically have those attacks on these little small things. Now, the reason I'm interested in seeing Bash is because I really want to see how small he goes when he goes into his ball. I know you can... looking from all the gameplay, you can see a ton of the moves that they already have. Now, one thing I'd like to see is Fryno as well, and Small Fry, and seeing like what bike it is, whether it's going to be a motorbike or something else. Maybe he's on a tricycle, or maybe he's on a unicycle or something like that. Be interesting to find out. But there we go, guys. So that is update number 17. If you're interested in viewing any more updates, I will be putting these out one after the other. So stay tuned to the channel. You can subscribe to know anything more about this. Put news updates mostly every week. Mostly every week. As well as gameplay, which I'm just catching up from Swap Force, so you can check that out. And then you can also rate this video, so I know that you are enjoying this video. And then, you know, pretty cool. Thumbs up from I cannot wait to get these. Wonder how they're going to be packaged. Might be seeing some packaging soonish. But thank you, Gamescom. Thumbs up for you. Love to go to Gamescom. No Donkey Kong. No, Gamescom. Comment down below if you'd also like to go to Gamescom as well, because I would, yes please, yes, tickets me now. But there we go, guys, so I'll see you in the next update video. See you then, goodbye!